What's up, boys and girls? I'm doing an unboxing of one of these like limited batch NLBNs, and you're probably like, Duke, you're not an NLBN guy. And the reason I did this is because I've actually never bought a limited batch thing from like NLBN, so I kind of just wanted to just see what it's all about. Also, I'm not really like, I do make TikToks, but I'm not really the kind of guy where I'm like kind of going out of my way to like really watch TikToks or YouTube or anything like that. I kind of just fish, and that's happy enough for me. One thing I will say though is this guy, the Real Skipper, I've been watching his videos for a long time. I started watching his videos, I started using some of his techniques, and he's one of those guys where he has some pretty good tips, and I started catching more fish. So I'm like, I saw him do a drop with these guys, and I'm like, I'm gonna support it. I like what he does, I like what they're doing. If nothing else, support that guy, support his videos, and let's get into it. So first off, not to be the fanboy, but you know how to get the t-shirt. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it right. I'm just gonna dump everything out and we're gonna get after it. Like I said again, I've actually never bought one of these. I am kind of a stall guy, and one of these, I do throw these Calcuttas, so I guess I am pretty basic when it comes to the fishing world, but I'm gonna show you what I got. So I started off, I really like to throw these swim baits. I like to throw them kind of in those shadow line of bridges. Sometimes I'll actually throw them all the way through and just drag them through. That's kind of just what I like to do. There's people, I'm sure you behind the camera, you definitely know more than I do, don't get me wrong. So this is just what I like to do. I got this size, which is the biggest size. I also got a few of these smaller little paddle tails. I got a few packs of these. I actually just like to throw these at the dock lights. Just drag them through, they work pretty good. I also been getting into doing I got this size, and I got a little bit bigger size. And I also been getting into bass fishing, so these smaller little like paddle tails work pretty well. So see if I can get into any snook or bass or anything. That'll be kind of exciting. I do not really I've tried to throw these mini molds before. I've just gotten them from the store probably about a year ago, and I just never had any luck with them. But it kind of just depends on the presentation and how you're throwing. So I'm gonna try them out again. I've never gotten these bigger kind of mullet baits sorta. So these might be kind of interesting. Of course, I got all the kind of accordion jig heads of different sizes and all that. To seal it off, I did get another one of these little packs, kind of, to seal it off, I got one of these. These are like the 5-inch packs, I believe. Yeah, 5-inch packs. Jig heads accordingly. And like I said, guys, I'm not really like the typical like NLBN guy, or I don't really swear by any sort of baits or methods or whatever. I kind of just have my lures that I like. I throw them, I catch fish. And I'm not really affiliated with anybody. I kind of just like to do what I do. So I'm a big fan of that Skipper guy. I like his videos. I've been watching him for a real long time, and I just enjoy what he does, and I thought I'd support it by buying a few of these things. I'm gonna throw them. I'm gonna see what I can get into. I'll show you guys my favorite reel since we're on here. I do have a lot of these like kind of gold. I actually just pulled a 43-inch snook out with this reel the other day. But if you're curious, well, I throw this older 200 style stall. This is a real old one. Another one I really like is I have this one that's this reel's the Charmer, and trust me, this reel does charm. It's a pretty sweet reel. It's the same thing, just kind of a little bit of an earlier reel. I'll probably throw some of these baits. I have an old Calcutta. I actually just got a new Calcutta. I got one of these. I got them in kind of with your reel with your left hand, so I'm kind of excited to try this out. It's the Conquest, bigger handle essentially. I think it has a little bit better drag system in it, so we'll see how it goes. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you enjoy it, drop a like. If you didn't, drop a hate comment. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.